Morning. Right, doing the 52 tags handmade, which is Anne Brooks' challenge for us this year. 52 tags. It's going to be enormous, this thing. I might have to get a bigger ring because this is only week 9. I'm not going to get 52 on there, am I? I'm going to have to find a bigger one. Excuse the state of my hands. I was gardening yesterday and I kind of got attacked by a bramble and, you know, stuff. Okay, so this week we have got to do, excuse my really scruffy handwriting, if you can see it, you probably just see it, strips of interesting fabrics. It's called Bits, Pieces and a Gift. Did I write that on there? Yeah, and a gift. Right, so strips of interesting fabrics. I've put spotty netting because Anne used that, but I couldn't find mine. Text paper underneath, so I've pre-done my tag with a book page out of the Thomas Hardy book that I've been using for all sorts of projects. A gift that can be paper or fabric or a found object. So I've gone for a found object, which is this little fox here. I found him in the car park near my house. Yeah, I mean, is anybody going to claim him? I don't know. Anyway, he's going on my tag. Any stitches that you want to use, scraggly bits, which is, you know, thread bits and bobs. I don't know what I'm going to use yet. Safety pins, etc. I use these little black ones on my when I do craft fairs to attach price tags to, because they always get lost otherwise. So I've got those. I have used one on here, and then to put it all together we are just going to stitch at the top. We can use any stitches we like. Anne had a marvellous piece of lagging stuff, I think it was, but I've had a look. I couldn't find anything, so I'm just going to use Mr. Fox here and maybe do a decorative stitch to hold the safety pin on. I don't know. Let's just have a go, shall we? So, interesting fabrics. Now, I love, I've got a piece of Liberty print here. Love that. So that might be my top piece of fabric. Now, I absolutely love selvages. I know Anne does too. And this one in particular I love. It's got like a fluffy edge. So I'm really thinking, you know, they really go together well, don't they? So let's pop that there. Ooh, we've got some numbers. Did she cover the whole of hers? I think she did, didn't she? But I know it was different lengths, so let me just grab some fabric scissors. My big ones are up on the table, so these will do nicely. Yeah, so I hope everybody's really well. It's been glorious weather here, but this morning it's a bit damp. So, well, looks like it might be damp. I don't know. I haven't been outside yet. Will be. Dog walking this morning, as usual. Now, the other things I've got in here, let me drag this into your view. On the selvages, I had some really nice sort of canvassy selvages, and I just let my sewing machine go mad with all the decorative stitches. So let's see what we've got here. As you can see, I did quite a bit. And the word create and stuff like that. So glad I got that machine working again. Actually, this would be nice, wouldn't it? Because it's a nice dark green, which could sit on there with the numbers. Now, she did say to vary the lengths, so what should we do? Let's cut it there, and then that's like another. Yeah, if you've got a machine that does decorative stitches, this is quite nifty to just let it, you know, just do it on selvages. I say they're really thick ones, these ones, so they didn't buckle too much, so that's all good. Right, and that's nice. It's got the numbers on it, so that's cool. Right, I'll roll that up in a minute. What else do I need? What else? A bit of denim here with a nice frayed edge on it. Could do that, but cut that one a bit shorter. So what with pages to kind of show through. Maybe that one on there. go up a little bit actually to there. And that one on there. Yeah, and I've got two nice fluffy edges there. And maybe one more bit on the end. And then I'm thinking that across the top. Looks alright, doesn't it? What else have we got? Oh, I need a bit of lace. That's this is my scrappy lace bag here. And actually, this was out a top. I can't remember what brand it was, but it was a lovely lacy sort of blousey thing. It was ripped in places, so it was no good to... I do a lot of reselling, but yeah, it was no good for that. So got some nice flowery things on here, and actually that will match the colour of Mr. Fox, won't it? I like that one. It's right in the middle. Oh, there's one on the edge. Come here, my dear. So yeah, it's a bit of a free one, this one from Anne this week. We can kind of do what we like in essence. I know some people are doing other projects rather than the tags, but to me it's like, well, why use the tag hashtag? But that's just my opinion, but there you go, for what that's worth. Right, why are you all stitched together? Ooh, come here. Do you know what the problem is? I've got my glasses on. My head's going back further and further because I don't need them for close up. So take your glasses off. Are you going to cut? No, because you're not very good scissors. Right, gotcha. Oh, and you're pinned there as well, marvellous. You get out of the way, flower. I just need a little bit of the background so I can stitch it on. There. Right, gotcha. Okay. Right, let's make some space here because, as usual, I've worked myself into a 3-inch corner. Let's just pop that in there like that for now. Right, there we are, space. The final frontier. If you're a Trekkie, you know what I mean. Okay. I still didn't get enough. I need one more bit there, don't I? Got any more selvages? Maybe just a small strip of lace then. What got in here? Oh, there's a nice narrow one. It's only a nylon one, but I think that'll be okay. Doesn't really show up, does it? Maybe if I move those across, have a little peekaboo there. Maybe put that lace on there. What I'm thinking is if I can attach the safety pin under there. There's got little, I don't know if you can just see, there's little bits of cotton there. So if when I come to finish it, and just kind of like that. It's alright, isn't it? Right, let's get that bit of Liberty fabric on as well. And then we'll start stitching. Hurrah. Got a nice straight frayed edge. Oh, I must have forget to put me scraggly bits on. Right, where's my pins? There they are. These are Clover applique pins if you've not been with me before. They're little diddy ones, which is ideal for this sort of thing. bring it down there a bit. And you there. Don't want to go beyond the tag today. Keep it all on the tag. Ow, that's my finger. Can't see any of the book text. Maybe what I'll do is chop that a bit shorter. That's better. You see a little bit of the book text there. And at the top, obviously. Yeah, that'll be fine. I haven't decided what stitches I'm going to do yet, I must admit. What I'll do is I'll stitch that on and then I'll chop it to size. Yeah, that'll be alright. I know Anne just did sort of quite simple running stitch and cross stitch, I think, so that is what I shall do. I'll push that down there. I might be able to take those pins out. Yep, that's fine. Okay, and then I put that in the middle. What should I put it there? With Mr. Fox dangling. I have to make sure I get that on right there, the right way around. Might have to tack those down. What's that look like? Me. Right, okay. It'll do. It'll be fine. I'll make it look beautiful. Right, I've just remembered I've left all my threads downstairs. I've been doing a ton of slow stitching. I'm going to pause you for a second and I'll be back. Right, I'm back. Quick run downstairs. Okay, needlebook, you need to sit there for a moment. Stay. Stay. Right. I want to start using my perlé because I've got quite a few. Hang on. Let me turn that one around. I've got quite a few of these and I never use them, so oh, choices, choices. What colour shall we do? I want something that will show up. The gold might be quite nice. I think if I use green, it will disappear. The yellow might be good. Yeah, it's a bit clashy with that, isn't it? Oh. There's a bit of red in there. Shall I use red? Would that be a little bit? Is that a bit crazy? No. Should I? I don't know. Help! Help! Oh, I must use scraggly bits as well. Don't let me forget. They really show up, won't they? Oh, that's a bit bonkers. Oh, no, go on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Stop procrastinating. There's enough procrastinating going on in this world. Right, so use that. Why all of a sudden am I not seeing that text under there? Right, let's put you two there for a minute. Ah, because I didn't move that up far enough. Just want to see a little bit more of the background text. I'll straighten them up when I'm sewing. That's a bit better. Right, needle. Oh, scraggly, let's do these. So I will forget. If you saw my fabric haul, this is off that voile. Yeah, it's off the voile. I can't remember how Anne attached hers. Could have it coming off there or something. Doesn't really show up, that one, does it? Right, I'll dig through there. Let me put it here, otherwise I shall forget it. Got some nice wiggly white ones here. How long? Oh, you're not going to break, are you? Right, that'll do. Let's get that out of the way because I keep catching it with my sleeve and it keeps coming out everywhere. Go back. Stay. Right. Okay. We'll do something with those. I don't quite know what yet. Doesn't need to be a mega fine needle. I'm going to keep it quite basic. I think just like Anne did, just a running stitch and a couple of cross stitches or something. So I'll keep an eye on the time. If it starts running on to like an hour, I shall pause and come back to you. Right, let's straighten that up for starters. Will you behave? Right. I think that's everything caught. We'll find out when it all falls off, won't we? Right, so if I'm going to do decorative stitches, I need to get them over this side here because that's going to sit there. So yeah, let's do some decorative stuff down here. I'm looking in the middle here and there is almost like a cross, so let's see if we can get a little cross stitch going on here. Quite lazily, I'm just going to drag my thread down the back of the work. I know. Sorry if you can hear voices. My neighbour's dog grooming today, I think. Right. Shall I write down? What do you reckon? Yeah, there's no text that size, so there's no point cutting that one short. So let's go right to the bottom here. Well, as far as we can, anyway. That'll do. Should have done one up there, shouldn't I? Let's be very naughty. Let's run up the back here. I've lost my X. Where's it gone? Oh, should I have left that hole? Yes, I should have done. Wally. Needs to go in that one. There. There we are. Right. Up you go for a minute. Right. Okay. So I think in this denim piece, what I'll do is, actually, I might just do some big cross stitches here, just to hold that down a bit better. Just to travel me across there as well. Oh, I just want to say, while this is like silent movie, welcome new subscribers. It's I think a lot of you are finding me through the hashtag 52 tags thingy, so you're very welcome. Yeah, very welcome. And everybody else that's been following me for a while, yeah, I'm very grateful. I'm loving the way the channel's growing. It's I'm hoping it's people that really enjoy what I do. Well, you wouldn't watch me otherwise, would you? But yeah, it's grand. Thank you very much. Right, I think I'm just gonna be very naughty, travel across there, and we will do some, I don't know, what should we do? I think just another quick running stitch, I think, is the easiest thing. Let's just go in between those. I know a lot of people are sort of putting in all sorts of fancy stitches, but I kind of like to stick to Anne's brief as much as possible on these. You know, she says go simple, that's fine by me, we'll go simple. So I don't see the point in as I said at the beginning, I don't see the point in following the hashtag if you're just going to go off and do weird and wonderful things, although she does encourage you to do that. But sometimes I think it's quite nice just to have a... Right, I'm going to finish that off now. Yeah, it's quite nice to have a simple week some weeks, because it gears you up ready for the more complicated ones, which I expect we've got coming up soon, because we've had a couple of easy weeks, and I've just gone through my thread, which is not helpful. Right. Okay. Somehow I've managed to do a weird knot there. I have no idea. Right, let's have a look, see how we're looking. Somehow it's gone wonky. How did that happen? Oh, are you kidding me? Is that running stitch? You gonna move? Oh, do you know what? It's unique, isn't it? It can only be me. Oh, honestly, I do my own head in most of the time. Right, let's get Mr. Fox on here. I don't know if this is going to work actually, whether it's going to sit properly. Come on, go under. Yeah, there we are. I might just leave that. Where's that come from? I might just leave that hanging over the edge actually. The bits there. Cool. Yeah, it's a bit scraggly, but you know, I don't think it had to be a masterpiece this time. Come out, Mr. Fox. I don't know if I want that one or the other little flower. Hang on, sorry. I'm going to pause and just have a look at the other little flower and just see if that looks better. Back in a tick. Right, yes, I think I prefer this smaller one. I think he was too big. He was just completely overpowering the whole thing. So I've cut out the little more fabricy flower. Although that other one's lovely, it's kind of overpowering everything. So, which way do you need to go? That way. Sorry, this is a bit fiddly. Which way do you need? That way. Right. Oh, blimey. Hang on. Right. Stay still. Okay. Just want to hook that under there. And then back again. There we are. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's much better. Yeah, he actually sits on it this time, doesn't he? Now I've got to get these things under and nice somehow. Let's have a Look at what we've got here. I might just have them dangling down, you see. Although Andy does in a bit of a nest, didn't she? Trouble to do that. I can't remember how she stitched hers down. I was very naughty. I was gardening without my gloves on yesterday, and that's got rough nails now, which is not good. If I could trap that under there. Let's see, I found some cotton that almost matches. What I might do, in an attempt to catch all this down, let's come right over here. Go in. How did you get caught in there? Oh, that'll be alright actually. Right. Get off. I've done it for one, so I'm going to have to do it for all the petals now, otherwise it'll look odd. See if I can catch that bit under as well. Well, we'll have to chop that red bit off on the back, won't we? a mess, doesn't it? Maybe I put too much in there. See if we can pull some out. Right, let's fasten that off. I think that's caught enough now that it'll stay there. So we'll fiddle and faff around with it, shall we? Actually, what I'll do is I'll leave that attached, because then I can use that to sew my tag on. Well, yeah, it's a bit scraggly, but you know, it's kind of hitting the brief. Shall I chop those back? What do you reckon? Let's risk it. That's a bit better. It was a bit much, wasn't it, on one little tag? What I might do is put some fabric glue under there and just make sure that all stays in. It should be alright. I mean, it's not going to be fiddled and faffed around with too much, I don't think, this, once it's all done. So, a bit annoyed that went wonky. Anyway, what do you reckon? It's alright, it'll be fine. Right, okay. So I've left that attached so that I can use this to sew my wonderful creation onto its tag. Let's fold that around there, shall we? Put in a few more stitches than I normally would, because we're only sticking it at the top this time, or pinning it at the top. Stitching it at the top. I'll get it in a minute. Gone right through my lettering. That'll teach me to do it beforehand, won't it? Every day's a school day, guys. Every day's a school day. We learn something new every day. And I've now got a hoop. How did that happen? Oh, right. I'll tell you what. That'll be fine. It's always glue. Right. It's okay. I'm not mega pleased, but yeah, it's okay. I don't know. What do you reckon? Yeah, maybe I need to. Oh, back in a tick. Right, sorry, that's my daughter. We're going walkies. So there we are. Yeah, kind of like it. Kind of happy with it. Love the little fox. So that's it. All right, thank you very much. See you on the next one. Bye.